MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Cesar Hernandez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Tapped up the first baseline. Rizzo is right there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Maikel Franco. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
His history with Jake Arrieta, 1 for 6. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, Washington's thought about as a pitcher's umpire. I mean, it's hard for me as a hitter to hit a ball down your knees. He loves to call the low zone, maybe even below the hollow of the knee. That's tough to hit. Pitchers love it, though.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Howie Kendrick goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Odubel Herrera is at the plate as he watches ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Russell has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now it'll. Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Hard hit ball to second. 1 away. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball, hit off the fastball, and good things happen.
Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Saunders is after it. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
Coming to the plate now, Addison Russell. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Kendrick ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Hitting off for the Phillies, third baseman number 7.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Maikel Franco is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Hayward on the run. One down.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at John Jay. You know, John Jay doesn't run real well, but you would not know it. He gets such great jumps on balls that he's places he should not be. You think the ball's going to land, and then you see John Jay sitting there waiting for it.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Digging in, Tommy Joseph. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Hayward. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Now there's a swing by Hayward as he mashes this ball out to deep right field. And gone into the right field bleachers.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Batting 7th, catcher.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Slapped hard the opposite way. Saunders is there, and he has it for the out.
All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking in the outfield, Odubel Herrera. When the Phillies were turning things around and turning that organization upside down, bringing up young talent, he was the first guy. Won batting titles in the minor leagues and really got off to a good start in the big leagues as well.
Herrera is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 9th.
Now at the plate, Jake Arrieta. He, of course, no slouch at the plate, as he, in fact, took home the Silver Slugger Award for National League pitchers a season ago. Hit hard towards center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
There's been a big influx of pitchers that can swing the bats, and he's one of them. Nice line drive swing right there. They've got some athletes in the game now.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey into the bleachers and gone.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
Ryan.
And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Rizzo.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo, as he rips it on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
And Zobrist.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Into the basket, and it's gone.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Here's Addison Russell.
Addison Russell.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Hit sharply on the ground, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
The right fielder, number 22.
Coming to the plate again, Jason Hayward, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. First offering on its way. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. Striding in once again, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Line drive to left. That's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Well, it's been a rough outing for him, and you see an example right there. A high pitch, another base hit. When he struggles is when he keeps the ball up in the zone.
In now is John Jay as he swings and hits a laser to right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And not in time as the run scores. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run score. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field. Stepping in, Cameron Rupp. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together. I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. The high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. Standing in, Freddie Galvis. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. At the plate, Jeremy Hellickson. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Therefore it is Russell, and Addison makes the catch to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Jake Arrieta. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's Hellickson back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him here. It's strike 1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kendrick is under it, 1 away.
Now back.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Oh, and it hits the top of the video board.
Well, I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Showtrack, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Joely Rodriguez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Here's Chris Bryant now.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Hit hard to the right side, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
3 for 3 on the day right there with that single. He looks locked in. Don't pitch to him anymore.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here it comes. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The 2-2 one more time. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Hit hard back up the middle. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score.
Leading off the fourth inning.
Here's Addison Russell. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Russell.
Ripped toward the gap in right. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. The relay throw. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. In now is John Jay. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Jake Arrieta.
Standing in now, Jake Arrieta, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
A 2-hit game for the pitcher. My goodness. You're giving up hits to the pitcher. You got to be a little bit worried. On the other side, he's got to be just excited, ecstatic to get 2 hits in 1 game.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he rips it on the ground to second. Barehanded for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Franco gets set to start out the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
So he got him swinging. Michael Franco goes down for the first out in the 5th inning.
Saunders.
Here's Michael Saunders now, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. And he lays off for ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2 on a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
2 outs.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Stepping in now, Cameron Rupp. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Phils do get one back on the solo. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there.
Chris Ryan.
Hit hard to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. On the ground to the right side.
Joseph brings it in.
And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The second baseman, number 8.
Digging in once again, Ben Zobrist. He was a double play victim last time around. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. Around first is Zobrist, heading for second now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball's thrown right up the middle. He hit it right back up the middle. A lot of hits in the middle.
Addison Russell.
Digging in and looking for more, Addison Russell. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Zobrist rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner from second is in to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
All right, fielder number 22.
Here's Jason Hayward now. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. To first, Joseph picks it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. In the inning, lead to a run for Chicago. Digging in to try it again, Freddie Galvis. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point.
Please.
1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Well, if you're wondering how good his stuff is, that is it right there. They're not picking him up in this day game right here, and he's got good stuff working.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Matt, this has been a fun at bat to watch. I mean, look, it's been throw a strike, I foul it off. Throw a strike, I foul it off. I want to see how this ends.
Just hung in there on that one.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another one sent foul. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Another payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
High pop-up. Russell is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Hector Neris gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Wilson Contreras.
To short, hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They're not laying off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with the mindset they're going to be aggressive, and we're seeing them execute.
In now is John Jay, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Contreras rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Into the box now, Jake Arrieta, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Third baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Chris Bryant. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the throw in gets away from him. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone into the bleachers. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
The second baseman, number 18.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. And he hits it hard to the right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. And he is so close to having a cycle. He's one thing short. And the toughest one of them all, the triple. Looks like he's going to get another at bat. Let's see if he's able to pull it off.
Here's Addison Russell. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Herrera's there, and that's the third out. Another good inning for the Cubs here. Striding in once again, Howie Kendrick. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Left fielder, Howie Kendrick.
And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Down and away, ball 1. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Schwarber moving to his left. 1 out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Maikel Franco. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's a sign of another one out of the zone, helping the pitcher out. Got to know your zone. You won't have a chance.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ready once again, Jason Hayward. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Herrera racing back. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. The relay, and Hayward is in at third base. He's got himself a triple. So that completes the cycle. He needed the toughest part of it, and he got it.
Yeah, good for him. And I'll tell you, there was no way he was pulling up at second. When you've got a chance to do something rare and historic, like hitting for the cycle, you go for it. He did, and he's going to be celebrating after this game.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The runner in scoring position with none out. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Ready on 0-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. And this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third. So let's get another look at that nice play in the hole with Showtrack. Showed off some good range to keep it from getting into the outfield, and you also see the strong throw. That was a long one, and he got a lot behind it to get the out. Standing in now, John Jay hit on the ground down the first baseline. And the pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. Now at the plate, Jake Arrieta. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Michael Saunders now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Man, I like the last two pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher. Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Have nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. 1 gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just 1 hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Luis Garcia will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ryan Hennigan will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Ryan Hennigan.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Chris Bryant swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. This one's into the bleachers and gone.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that... Ice to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
And now Anthony Rizzo. He pulls this one into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, man. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Here's the 0-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and out of here. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Into the box, Addison Russell. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Swing and a liner. Line drive to center field. Pereira is there, and he has it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 22.
Digging in and looking for more, Jason Hayward. And if you've missed it, he's already collected the cycle in this one. First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Number 40.
Digging in once again, Wilson Contreras. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Hard hit at third. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So 4 runs. Digging in, Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Down and away, ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Digging in, Ryan Hennigan. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lays off 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating.
Too high, ball 3. This one's down to third, right to Bryant. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
Now batting.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history.
20-1 the final today. Chicago, in a game with 7 home runs, earned the victory. Jeremy Hellickson is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The winning pitcher is Jake Arrieta. Loss goes to Jeremy Hellickson. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. A reminder that extra southbound